welcome to 62 to Freedom. This is build day 152. 152. And I know that because yesterday was 151. Anyway, little joke there. So, yesterday, man, it rained like crazy. I saw in the video, and a river. I've never been here when a river flowed that hard, and I never saw it fill up like that before, but I'm going to put it into that today because, you know, we sandbagged across the front of here and it worked really well. Like I said yesterday, you can see the sandbags up there going across it. That worked real well. It just went down to the first available place right there. And you see that big opening. And then instead of going, because that's past my yard, but instead of going straight down, it did a backtrack and came way over here because, you know, when they designed this house over here, they filled it up with a bunch of rock boulders and stuff. They put a retaining wall. So that retaining wall is much higher than anything else around here. So that's why the water came over here. It's nobody's fault. Just the design made it come over here. So that was not nobody's plan, I'm quite sure. So anyway, today we're gonna, instead of going across there because that's not my property, anyway, that would send it down to where he's storing his sand at. We're not gonna do that. So we're gonna just follow the wall straight up and stop it from backtracking across there. So, wow, look at that water out there. Front runner's busy welding, so he's putting on those angles that I showed you yesterday, I believe. One is not really visible right now. It's in a place where you can't see. Can't even see the one I saw yesterday. So I did see one, I promise you. Oh yeah, right there. See where that sea purlin comes down, and the angle is right there on the top. Oh, a gutter hanger too right there, right? Yeah. Gutter hanger. Something to connect the gutter and the roof, both. So that gives it extra support, you know, so you can weld extra right there, so it'll be sturdier. That's basically what that angle is for. So front runner's doing that, and the Marvins, the pair of Marvins is making they're looking for material to make a form with, probably for this one of these walls right here. And Gary is working on the steel and the water and everything. So, and George and JoJo are working inside the house. They're working on the gaps at the top that need to be filled, like this gap right here. And Jesus is working on the sand down there. So maybe I'll go hold the bag for him or something like that. Let me go see if I can help them. I don't know if that's sand for the... That might be stuff for the pour later right here. So I think everybody's here today. I think it's 10. They are working on that. So they're making some cement for that now, for the base. So let's go check that out. Whew. Wait. Sorry, excuse me. So, guess there would just be a base made. Base made for some sandbags. It's gonna go right around there.
There?
Huh? Yeah.
There?
Yeah. At least not all the way.
The way that...
Yeah, but in that corner there, it's just gonna go around that.
Yeah.
Over there by the fence. Yeah, right there.
Stop the
Yeah.
motor?
Yeah, I don't want it.
Yeah.
No more river through here. No. It fill up my whole freaking yard, man. It's not good. Oh, get down here. Wait. Whew. Oh. Sorry about that. I have to hold on with 2 hands on this slope here. Wow. Earlier, George was working on this. I think he's knocked like a couple highs, places down. And then he's going to fill the whole thing in, make it look like this. So, not finished yet. When he's finished, it will look like this over here. That's what they're doing. They're making sand that is good for finishing like this, because you got to get all the little rocks out of it. You can't have a bunch of little rocks because you will never get it smooth. So, and Jesus and Clear are working on a way to guide that river away from here. I don't want that river coming down here. So, I believe that see that cement, it looked like it was running downhill. When we made that up there, it started raining, and some the cement came down the hill. That's right where it came, right where there, put a block right there. So we're not going to go across the gap up there. We're just going to stay on our own property, build a little place right there. Because we're not going to have a lake every time it rains. We're going to have a lake. Hell no. Hell no, I won't go. So that's all there is to that. There's no other answer. Will not be a lake. Will not be a river coming here. The river doesn't run through here. It runs down the road to a place. They got places along the road here and there where there's like a bridge where that's where the water's supposed to go. So, and Jojo is working on a gap in this room. Electric. So he's filling in a form right there. he put the backboard on there. He's making like half a form, and then he would just throw the mud in there and to top it out once it dries. But not try to pack it in there the whole way. It's too hard. So that's a good way to do it. So anyway, 62 Freedom was alarmed with that river coming down through here, and this whole place is just mud from it. All down there. I was thinking about, you know, finishing off over there by that talisai tree. I was going to cut that, but no, it's muddy over there. I cannot go over there now. It just drained. It's still like mud. It's mud like ankle deep over there. Cannot go over there. So tropical rain. There's some coffee down there if you want, Jojo. I'll put in the Bayacuba coffee. Okay. And so the Marvins are underneath making the form, and that'd be Marvin A and Marvin B. The Marvins. And here's another angle. They're making more clean sand with no rock. See, they just threw the rocks over there and they got clean sand underneath there. So he's putting just raw in there. Then what he shakes through there is acceptable. And what doesn't go through there is like chaff. It's gonna throw it off. That's the technique they've been using for thousands of years with wheat. They do that same thing with wheat. Probably some rice too. Wheat and rice. Anyway, peace out right now. This wall is already finished. This wall here and this here. They didn't get a chance to do it yesterday because of the rain. It just barely poured one bucket or whatever, and it was raining its butt off. So I'll show the progress later on today. And we'll see what we can do. Peace out. This is the river that goes by Zaragoza. You know, I go over that bridge. Same river. Farther up in the mountains. Look at that. That's some steep mountains too. So it curves on around there. Where I turned to come on here is right near the bridge. So I've been following it all the way down. I haven't crossed over yet, so I don't know what happens down the way. Let's go check it out. And then uphill, look, there's our rice terraces right here by the road. So each terrace will be controlled. You know, they'll fill the first couple terraces up, and that'll start growing, and then they will let that water down, and then when those next couple get wet, you know, they'll fill them all up, but then they'll control it by the top one, or they'll let it around the edge so that it doesn't get on anyway. So looks cool. Let's see what's going down the road. Peace out. So look how beautiful this is. The dogs came down here to check me out. What's wrong, dog? Hopefully you don't bite. Wow, look at the top of that mountain. That's awesome. See that big V up there? Where it looked like it split. Nice, man. I hear the river. Or maybe a waterfall. Let's see if we can get another view down the street. So, peace. Wow, this river ain't all that big now. Unless I'm missing some of the flow. Some of the flow must be coming off another branch. This one is going to hit that, where I heard that noise. Must be a branch right there. Or a waterfall was back there or something. Yeah, during that rainstorm, just a little bit of water got on that limb right there, and pow! Just came down. There it is right there. They chopped it up and put it on the burn pile so it would dry out. See, it just broke and peeled off down the side. It's kind of weird. I guess it's really old, but I think it's dying. It's basically the... Anyway. Look at the twinkle my toes in the water. Call me a 62 twinkle toes today. Keep the rough calluses away. Ah, the sand is looking smooth right here. Right. It's kind of cool. It's a good place to walk around at. Ooh, yeah. It's not that hot. It's like, I don't know. Just taking a guess, I'd say it's like 85. It's a little humid, like the Philippines always is. No waves in my pool, hardly. It's like just, you know, some big dude jumped in on the other side of the pool. That's what these waves are like. And nobody else on my private beach down here. Well, I see somebody way down there at them fishing boats. That's what I see. And this way, no, nobody. It's too hot. There's not many fish evidently because there's only one boat out there that way. No other ones. So that's how it's standing. Wait. Hand wash here. Wow. Man, this is some soft walking today. Where have all the rocks gone? All the rain is washing them out to sea. That's what it is. That's exactly what happened. It washed them down farther this way because this is super low tide right here. It's probably affecting the rock. The torrential downpours. The torrential downpours we've been having the last couple of days. Like we're putting something up to counteract the lake that's coming in my yard. So of course it's not going to rain. Rainy season's probably over. But you know, I want to get it up there anyway because that's just how it is. I don't want no river coming in my yard. Who wants a river coming in your yard? You know, it's the reason for it, which is not blame, it's just a reason, is the design of that house, you know, with the retaining wall and then dump truck after dump truck load of rocks behind that retaining wall that broke. Even though it broke, it's still higher than anything else around up there at the top. So that's blocking the flow. of it even going down the road. It stops it and dumps it all right in this yard right here. So we need to open that up and let it roll by. You know, block it off and let it roll by, because I'm not gonna be happy until this happens. So there's somebody up at the tip top up there. I think that's Bernard. I do believe. He's on the tip top. And then Run is in the yellow right down below him there. They're the team. Hi. Hey. So let me check that. They finished that wall and went back to the regular duties. Let's see what. I want to get doing more than that right there. That's not gonna work right there. That's too little. All right. Bernard needs an umbrella. Umbrella.
Yes, sir.
He needs an umbrella up there. So that's the plan. They are going to go higher, one row higher over there.
Yeah.
On the
Going to the road, sir.
yeah, on the river.
Yeah. And cement there.
Right.
Outside.
Yeah.
Like there.
Yep. The same plan we had at the front that worked really well. It just went to the next available opening, which then curved back into the yard. If it wouldn't have curved like that, it would have been perfect. But it worked in what it was supposed to do. Boy, it's hot. Oh, they let you put the icing on the cake. Happy birthday. So you want your spaghetti first, huh? For his happy birthday. Spaghetti and pizza. This was earlier this morning. So when it was time to roll, everybody had their own job. They just all quit those jobs and ganged up together. This must be the Philippine Michael Jackson. Right? Got my lover. She's just a girl who says I am the one. The kid is not my son. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who says I am the one. But the kid is not my son. Woo. Can't moonwalk, so. I could moonwalk if I wanted to, but I just never practiced. You got moonwalk tutorials. I could follow a tutorial. It probably would look a lot more like a Pluto walk. All right, I think I'm gonna go dip in the water a little bit more. The kid is not my son. Oh, they're working on it now. That's good.